Here we go now. A case of beer, some barbecue. There's no doubt that I'm better than you. With these looks and these moves, you can't blame me for being so rude. The land of the red, white, and blue will be my home till the day I die. I'm every lady's fantasy.
Check. Testing
I'm
1, 2.
the American guy. The trailer park is where I'm from. You better believe I have about 27 guns. Baseball games, pickup trucks. I'm leagues above you other dumb schmucks. I'm from where the women are hot and the Twinkies are deep fried. And every day I pledge allegiance to God and country. I'm the American guy.
Well, it's Wednesday evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of the Filsinger Games Fan Podcast. This is the Filsinger Games Fan Podcast, episode number 66, coming at you live. My name is Grant Pachoco, and the Filsinger Games Fan Podcast is your favorite Filsinger Games fan podcast. Welcome, everybody. It is great to have you here. You know what? We don't have a whole ton of news to go through, but we have some news, and we're going to get through it. But before we get to it, we want to send a special thank you out to all the Saturday Morning Media Patreon patrons who helped make this show and the other shows from Saturday Morning Media possible. A huge shout out to all the Patreon patrons, and then a big shout out to the patron producers who pledge at the producer level: Dorothy Pachoco, Eve Cunning, Kathy Crawford, Tony Urbano, David Akers, and Vicky Sebring. If you would like to become a patron, head on over to patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media. We'll be updating the graphic. If you're watching us live on YouTube or Twitch, we'll be updating this graphic come next week because it'll be a brand new month. So get your name on it. Head on over to patreon.com/Saturday Morning Media. All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have a bunch of news to get to. Well, actually, not a ton of news, but we got a bunch of news, and we're going to get to it. We're going to start off with the Champions of the Galaxy with our next release for the FTR3 set. It's official. King Tux and Cephalopodus have a new tag team named ARTIC Empire, and they have a new tag team finisher too, Glacier Slide. But that's not all that's new with ARTIC Empire. That's right, King Tux prize egg has hatched. Meet Prince Flurry. Prince Flurry remembers how Mayhem treated him when he was inside that egg. Now it's go time. The Anti-Man versus Anti-Man feud heats up in FTR3 with the rise in the ranks of ARTIC Empire and the arrival of Prince Flurry. FTR Set 3 will debut in December, and pre-orders will begin on Black Friday, November 26th. I wonder if Flaunch can be sent down to FTR to get involved with this, because it would seem that Flaunch would fit right in with these characters. Moving on to the Indies independent wrestling game, we had an announcement earlier this evening, and that is of Hyan. I looked up a bunch of videos on how to say her name, and that's how I believe you say her name. Hyan. Trained by Hall of Fame talent, Hyan has been making her mark on the independent scene over the past few years. The Houston, Texas native has worked against competitors like Chris Statlander, Kylie Ray, Allison Kay, and Lainey Luck to become one of the outstanding talents on the scene today. A tour of Japan in the summer of 2019 saw Hyan return to the States as an even stronger and more polished wrestler. In November of 2019, Hyan defeated Brittany Blake, Holly Dead, Chris Statlander, and Rhea O'Reilly in a two-day tournament to win the Heart of Shimmer Championship, a title she holds till this day. A recent tour of the UK helped to further her international experience and notoriety. Hyan is the newest name announced for the Women of the Indies 2021 Game Edition. That set, along with Legends of Wrestling Expansion 8 and FTR 3, will all be available for pre-order on Black Friday, November 26th. You won't want to miss the chance to add this talent to your Fed promoter. Moving on to the Legends of Wrestling, there actually isn't any news for Legends of Wrestling that we haven't told you yet. The news we broke last week has been officially announced that Austin Idol will be in Legends Expansion 8. No word on the Iron Mike McCord cards, when those will be shipped out. Hopefully soon, because I would love to get him in and show up on COTG Online, because I would love to get him into my Hollywood Elite Wrestling Fed. So there's nothing official going on yet for Legends. No other news to announce. The next names will be announced on Friday, and so we will cover those next week, because there's be no Filsinger Games Fan Podcast this Friday, because we're doing one right now. But a little fun thing is that Travis 605 over on the official Filsinger Games message boards has started a little contest. It's not an official thing from Filsinger Games, but Travis 605 is running a Guess the Memphis roster contest over on the boards, and you can win some fun bootleg art from Travis. If you want to go directly to that thread, the link is in the show notes, but you can also just go to bit.ly. That's bit.ly/guess Memphis. bit.ly/guess Memphis. All one word there. Or just go to the show notes for this episode and you'll be able to check it out. A fun little contest. I'm debating whether or not I will post my guesses because I am not 100% familiar with Memphis wrestling. I've been slowly watching, trying to go in order from 1980. So the list of guys I think I would post aren't necessarily the list of guys who would cover the broad span of that set. So anyway, but it's a fun little contest. Go check it out. And for all the Filsinger Games information, of course, you want to head over to filsingergames.com. It's time for the match of the show. We had a new champion last week in Slashmaster, and so I asked you who Slashmaster should fight this week, and we only had two people put in their opponents, and that is Star Warrior and Nightmare were the two suggestions. And so I put those names into a randomizer. I randomized them up, and the winner of that randomization, who will now face Slashmaster for the title, is none other than Star Warrior. Now, we've had the original Star Warrior card in the match of the night before, but I thought, why not use the best of COTG version of the card? And so that is what I am using here today. So this is just a regular rules match. This is not going to be any sort of death match or anything like that, because Star Warrior will want to fight clean. But let's roll for some initiative and ring that bell. And it looks like Star Warrior getting a roll of 8 over Slashmaster 7 will start things off. And big thing here. He gets a choice E. And he is going to go for the Scorpion Deathlock that is going to work on a roll of 12 or less. He rolls a 9, so of course it works. Level 3 defense for Slashmaster, and he reverses it on level 3 defense. It's that comeback of the Slashmaster. He's going to reverse it on level 1 and hit a double axe handle uppercut that is going to land on Star Warrior. Oh no. Star Warrior, though, is going to reverse it on level 1 and throw Slashmaster into the ropes. He has a C, and he comes off the ropes, and Star Warrior puts him down with a running back elbow and rolls on level 2 offense and hits a shoulder breaker, and that hurts Slashmaster. Star Warrior hits Meteor Shower, a level 3 move, and Slashmaster is down. Star Warrior going for a death jump, climbs to the top, and Slashmaster recovers, another big recover, and throws Star Warrior off the top turnbuckle and into the ring. and Slashmaster is going to roll on level 3 offense, and he rolls the Slaughterhouse, his finisher, a +1 move. So the target is going to be 2. The roll is an 11. Star Warrior able to kick out, but now at 1 fatigue as Slashmaster, he rolls the Hatchet Chop, another +1 move. So the target is going to be 3. The roll is a 5. Star Warrior now at 2 fatigue. And a shoulder block from Slashmaster, only hurting Star Warrior there. Skull Claw 2. Star Warrior dazed, and Slashmaster grabs Star Warrior by the throat. Oh, I clicked the wrong button there. Ignore that. And I clicked the wrong button again. Level 2 defense, hurt 2 is Star Warrior. And a headbutt from Slashmaster with that mask. Hurt 2, Star Warrior. Backbreaker choice A. So that's going to be into the ropes. Star Warrior has an A. Or a belly-to-belly suplex that will work on a 6 or less. He's going to throw him into the ropes. So into the ropes goes Star Warrior. The opponent tries a sunset flip, but Star Warrior grabs his legs and rolls him into a pinning combination. So the target here will be 1. The roll is a 4, and that's 1 fatigue token for Slashmaster as Star Warrior rolls on level 3 offense and again goes up for the death jump. Will it be successful this time? The opponent climbs up and a struggle takes place. Who has the better agility? That's going to be Star Warrior. Star Warrior tosses Slashmaster off the top rope and will roll on level 3 offense. And he hits the Cosmic Big Bang. So we're going to roll 1 die here. And the roll is a 5. So the finisher rating here will be a 5. The finisher rating will be a 5. So here we go. The target is going to be 7. The roll is a 7. Ladies and gentlemen, your winner and the new podcast grand champion, Star Warrior. All right, so now it's up to you. Who should Star Warrior face next week? Let me know in the comments for this video, and we will get Star Warrior a new opponent. All right, moving on to the question of the show. Last week, I asked you, what did you think of the 2021 Holiday Virtual Kickoff Con? And several of you answered. Jared said the virtual con was great and the tournaments were very fast and efficient, and agree with the call with Austin was a little choppy, but still a great interview, and all props to Sam for being a great MC and interviewer with Austin and keeping on topic. ScottyBoy999 says, regarding the con, always enjoyable. I always mark out for the exclusive card announcements and really enjoyed seeing the teaser art for Witch. I hope virtual is here to stay, if only to be able to get exclusive cards. Am likely never to be able to attend a con in person. Never say never. I believe in you. I believe you can do it. Carl Zilla says, this was my first con and I had a great time. Some people recognize me from my work in other wrestling game communities, which was both humbling and a bit strange because I don't really think of myself as anyone worth paying much attention to. But I guess it is really not my choice. I really hope they continue doing some version of the online cons in the future. I know some like the in-person events, but those sort of preclude me from attending because I've got family obligations. So as long as I keep doing official online get-togethers, I'll keep paying to attend them because it was a great time. I totally agree with you, Carl Zilla, and yeah, I totally agree. I hope they keep the virtual things going as well. All right, so here is the question of the show for this week, and I think it's a good one. Here's the question. Is Austin Idol the quote-unquote headliner of Legends Expansion 8, or will we get an even bigger name or names on pre-order day? Now, as you know, the tradition with Filsinger Games is we usually get a big name on Black Friday on pre-order day. Last year, it was the British Bulldogs. Will we get a big name? And I'm not saying that Austin Idol is not a big name. Absolutely not. Austin Idol could be the headliner of the set. But my question for you is Austin Idol the headliner of the Legends Expansion 8, or will we get an even bigger name on pre-order day? Answer in the comments below. I would love to know what you think. Well, I talked about it last time, and I am going to do it. We are going to have a little giveaway. A little giveaway here on the contest. I am giving away a brand new sealed copy of the second printing of the Legends of Wrestling Color Starter Set. This is everything you need to play. It is the Legends Color Starting Set, but this is the new version that contains several tweaks on the back of several cards. So if you are someone who were like, I already have the first printing edition. I'm not sure I really want this. Spend the money on this. You don't have to spend the money. You can enter this contest. All you need to do to be entered to win is to be subscribed to the GWF Promoter YouTube channel, the channel that I'm broadcasting this live right now. There'll be a link to it in the show notes. And answer the question of the show. So the question of the show, which we just did, is Austin Idol the headliner? Just post an answer in the comments and tell me if and answer the question. Now, this contest is going to run up to November 26th. So you can get multiple entries by answering the question of the show each week. Now, here's the thing. I see there's people in the chat right now answering this question in the chat. That's not gonna count. You got to answer in the comments of the video when this is posted. When the chat goes away and you can leave a comment on the video, that's where your so that way I can screen capture it, I can use it in the show next week and all that kind of stuff. You can enter multiple times by answering the question of the show each new podcast episode up to November 26th, and the winner will be drawn at random and announced on the November 26th 2021 show. So more information will be in the show notes for this episode, and the direct link to leave a comment, and we hope that you will enter, because someone will win a brand new copy of the Legends of Wrestling Color Starter Set. Includes dice, includes chart, includes the rule book, and includes the new cards with tweaks on the back. Elsewhere on the GWF Promoter YouTube channel, I've done a lot of live play for Champions of the Galaxy 2137, so you can go check those out. I'm going to be doing some more of them this weekend, so go check them out. These are a lot of fun to while away the hours in my hotel room while I'm on the project that I am working on. So go check those out. Always fun to have you watching. Hey, as we wrap up here, we want to invite you to check out the other Filsinger Games related podcasts, of course, Uncharted Territory, and After Further Review with Steve Tower, Heartland Championship Wrestling with Dave Little, Roll Up, congratulations to Sam on the birth of his new kid, Dizzy Dice Podcast with Lee, he just put out a new episode this week, it's really great, and head on over to twitch.tv/Brockster Builds to check out all the great stuff that Brock is doing on his channel, and I think he's gone to 2 shows a week, so get caught up if you're not watching. There is an audio version of this podcast that is available anywhere you get your audio, seriously, and very, very excited that it was the show is being included on new Samsung phones in their podcast app, so that is kind of cool. If you have a topic you'd like the show to cover, leave it in the comments. Make sure to subscribe or follow whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch, and follow GWF Promoter on social media at GWF Promoter. You can check out my personal feds at gwfpromoter.com and lowpromoter.com. The theme song is American Guy by Throwing Toasters, used by permission, and available on Apple Music, Spotify, and anywhere else you get your music. This podcast is not affiliated in any way with Filsinger Games or its subsidiaries. It's purely for entertainment purposes. And this episode is copyright 2021 Saturday Morning Media. Huge shout out to Carl Zilla, Salvador America, and everybody else who's tuned in watching live. We'll be back next week with another episode to catch you up on all the latest information. And I think next week, unless something major happens, the show will be on Friday, because Next week is the first week off I have in a long time. So I will talk to you then, my friends. Have a great week. Be sure to enter the contest, and I will talk to you soon. Goodbye, everybody.